Hi, I'm Pratima. Welcome to my channel Cyberzoology. So I'll be talking about kingdom classification. In my last video, I have covered hierarchy. So you will know that kingdom is the highest taxonomic category. So we will find out how this highest taxonomic category got classified. So, in early stages of classification, organisms were allocated two kingdoms, that is, plant kingdom and animal kingdom. They were basically separated or classified based on appearance and their mobility. It was or might have been easier at the initial stages where diversity of organisms were not explored. But then, due to advancement of studies and research, two kingdoms were not sufficient. So, to put it like in the other way, how would you classify microorganism? Fungus growing on bread, mushroom, or growths found on rotten wood and damp places. And since microscopes were discovered till then, how would you distinguish between unicellular organism and multicellular organisms? So, and these things were not so fitting with respect to two kingdom classification. Hence, they made this new arrangement of organisms, and it was proposed by Whittaker to replace two kingdom classification. So it was replaced by five kingdom classification. So five kingdoms are Kingdom Monera, Kingdom Protista, Kingdom Plantae, Kingdom Fungi, and Kingdom Animalia. So now I'm going to explain five kingdom arrangement. So before that, I'm going to use this diagram to study the five kingdoms efficiently. So this diagram will also help us to understand the structure, complexity and mode of nutrition with respect to evolution of these kingdoms. So now here at the initial stage we have five kingdoms, and this is their direction of evolution. Now at the first we have complexity of cell. Then we have monera, which are prokaryotes, that is organisms without true nucleus. Then above this line there are eukaryotes with true nucleus. Then we go for the second one, that is complexity of organism. Now everything below this line are simple organisms and they are unicellular. And everything above this line there are little complex and multicellular. Now the third is mode of nutrition. Now, Kingdom Plantae here shows autotrophy, and it uses photosynthesis for its mode of nutrition. Then we have fungus or fungi, which is heterotrophic, and it absorbs organic matter. Then we have Kingdom Animalia, which is heterotrophy again, and it ingests the organisms or plant material. So now, considering all these five kingdoms and their role in ecological or their role in ecology, Kingdom Plantae acts as a producers, then Kingdom Fungi acts as decomposer, and Kingdom Animalia acts as consumer. Now we will move forward and know about all these five kingdoms. Kingdom Monera. So, the word monera consists of monos, which means singles. So, this includes all the prokaryotic organisms, that is, one without true nucleus. And monera is also considered as probably early form of life and hence also called as archaebacteria. Special features of kingdom monera is that they can thrive under extreme environmental conditions, that may be like absence of oxygen, high concentration of salt, or high temperatures, pH imbalances. So yeah, this is about monera. So moving forward, we'll go towards kingdom protista. So kingdom protista is little evolved than monera. So it is kingdom of eukaryotes, that is organisms with true nucleus. And It primarily features aquatic unicellular organisms, such as phytoplanktons, for example. So they show different and varied mode of nutrition. So that was about Kingdom Protista. Now I'll move forward towards Kingdom Plantae. So Kingdom Plantae, the name itself suggests it is about plants, and this particular kingdom has all type of plants in it now, that may be aquatic plant or terrestrial plants, flowering and non-flowering plants, and it has great tea in it. Now after that we'll go towards kingdom fungi or kingdom fungi, whatever suits you the best. So fungi, they are diverse kind of organisms. Now they are generally called as kingdom of decomposers, because all these diverse organisms, their mode of nutrition is via absorption of organic matter. So basically they decompose or survive on organic matter which is via decomposition or decay. And this yeast group of fungi which is involved in fermentation has caused baking revolution. That means all cake, biscuits, everything, this is due to yeast, which belongs to kingdom fungi or fungi. Now regarding kingdom animalia, so now since this is a zoology channel, so I'll be talking about kingdom animalia henceforth. So I think this much of information present on slide is enough, because we'll be talking about it more and more. So that's it for my video, guys. Thank you for watching, and please do share, like, and subscribe my channel.